Hello, friends. I am Gerrick Angel, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel where I invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And my intention is to bring you small practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have now. And these small practices will make a profound effect on your ability to manifest the life that you really, really desire. Right now, we're continuing our series on self-care. Self-care. And today's video, I invite you to make a date with yourself. Earlier on in one of the previous videos in this series, we discovered that when we're talking about self-care, we are really talking about soul care, because the body gets your attention, the mind gets your attention, but we often forget to care for the soul. So whenever we use the term self-care, we're really looking for soul care. And so in a previous video, we started making a list of those things that do not require a big investment in money, and they do not require a big investment in time, but they're tools that you can keep in your back pocket anytime you need to shift your vibration, shift your mood, and feel better. So hopefully you've made a list. And if not, hopefully you've got an idea in your head of some things that you can do to raise your vibration quickly. Now we're going to take the next step, and we're actually going to make a date. So put in your calendar a date and a time that you are going to practice one of your self-care activities. What I know is that if I make an appointment with a client, I will show up and I will be prepared. If I make an appointment with a professional, a doctor, or an accountant, I will show up and I will be prepared. So now I get to do the same thing for myself. I put my own name in my calendar and I will write down, this is Gerrick's self-care time. It doesn't have to be a whole day. It can be something simple. So couple of the things that I like to do, as I've said in a previous video, my kitchen is my Zen zone. My kitchen is my Zen zone. I love to cook, and it's just kind of a meditative process for me. And so after this video, I'm actually going to do some cooking. I'm already in a pretty good mood, and now I get to practice this thing that I love so much, and that will amplify my mood, give me an even better mood. Here's the beauty of it, is that it started before I even got in the kitchen, right? I'm already excited about it, you can tell. So as you think of something to put in your calendar, then from the moment you decide to put it in your calendar, you start preparing, and it already starts lifting your vibration, right? So for me, I like to cook. Well, a couple of the things that are required for that is food. So when I went to the grocery store yesterday, I got to think, wow, what do I want to make on my date? And so right off the bat, my shopping experience became a meditative process, because I got to ask my soul, what do you want to create in the kitchen today? And so I walked around the store and found ingredients without even without even knowing what it was I wanted to prepare. Now, you can do it however it works for you, but this is how it works for me. I go in the store, and I ask God, Spirit, the universe, to guide me to those things that I can use on my date when I get home and have a cooking date in the kitchen. We also talked about marrying things together that you like to do. So I like to cook, and I also like to make music or listen to music. And so those two things I get to do at the same time. So again, one, I had to go shopping, but now it's not a chore. Now it's contributing to my self-care, different kind of shopping, because I'm preparing for my date with myself. The other thing is space. My kitchen. My kitchen is my Zen zone. So I made sure that last night I did the dishes and I cleaned the kitchen, so that today I get to walk in the kitchen after this video and I get to start preparing food. I made sure that my headphones are charged, because I like to listen to music. So it was important that I had my headset charged, because how am I going to listen to music if if it's not available? Now I can use my speakers, but you know what? Today I'm going to use my headphone and I'm going to crank it up, and I'm going to feel good in the kitchen as I'm preparing food. Another thing that I like to do is talk on the phone with friends. So perhaps between songs, as I'm preparing food, I'll change headsets and put on my telephone headset and talk to friends as I'm prepping my food. And so again, I get to combine three things, right? Let's see, cooking, talking with friends, and listening to music. I can get to combine all of those things in my date with myself. So again, make it easy. Find one or two activities that you really, really love, and then give yourself the privilege of preparing for your date with yourself. Now, I'm not a bubble bath person. I like showers. I like a good shower, a lot of nice water pressure. However, a lot of people find comfort and relaxation in taking a bubble bath. And so once you put your date on your calendar, if you're a bubble bath person, then you need to start thinking about, oh, do I have bubble bath? Oh, okay, well, maybe I'll go to the store and get a really nice aromatic bubble bath for myself. Do I have candles? If not, while I'm buying the bubble bath, maybe I'll get some candles so that I'll have that and create a really nice experience. Some people like to combine reading a book with a bubble bath. Well, do I have a book? Let me think of what book I'd like to read. So I've got my bubble bath, I've got my candles, I've got my time that I've blocked away in my calendar, and maybe you want a glass of wine too. Well, do you have wine? Is it red or is it white? Well, if it's white, is it chilled? So again, as you're thinking of these, they take on a different tone. They're not chores anymore, because they're contributing to preparing you for your date with yourself. So give yourself permission to make a date with yourself and keep it. Now, that's the other thing I recognize, is that I hardly ever cancel on clients. But when I get busy, I tend to cheat myself. My meditations become shorter, my sleep becomes shorter. So if for some reason something comes up that you can't keep your date with yourself, you do not cancel it. You can give yourself permission to reschedule it. And if you reschedule it, find the nearest time possible. Don't stretch it out for another 2 weeks. If you have a date with yourself for today, and for some reason something comes up and you can't keep it, then look over tomorrow's calendar to see if you can schedule that date for tomorrow. And again, make the preparations and have fun as you're preparing for your date. So again, simple practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have now. These simple practices will have a profound effect on your ability to manifest the life that you want. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. If you found value from this video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel so that we can continue this spiritual journey together. And if you are interested in this series on self-care, click the notification bell so that the moment I post another video, you will see it. Most important of all, comment. Let me know about some of your spiritual practices, maybe that you've already had or that you've rediscovered, and perhaps I can discuss some of those in a future video. And of course, if you have a friend who could benefit from this information, then share it. Share it. We're all in this together. Let's have a great time. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Thanks so much for joining me. Have an absolutely gorgeous day, and I will do the same.